As usual, don't know if we're live. I watched the replay back later and I see that I was while things are spinning around. Here we go. We are live. Welcome to Direct Mail Monday, June 29th, 2020. Steve Sipress here. And you've heard me talk about it and you've likely experienced it if you're here in the United States and in some other countries around the world, dealing with all the chaos and the shutdown and the uh, government telling businesses they're not allowed to do business. People are advertising and marketing less than they have been in recent memory, and it seems like the first thing to go is direct mail. So mailboxes are practically empty. And I only have one piece to share this week, but it's a fun one, and I'll tell you a little story behind it real briefly. Last time we purchased a car, well, I haven't bought a new car in, I don't know, 35 years or so. And well, we bought this car a few years ago. We paid cash, and then of course, one of my coaches was like, "What are you doing? Car loans are like 1 point something percent." And now actually, I've seen TV commercials because of this great shutdown. I'm sure, and nothing happening for months. They had one 0% financing for 72 months. Holy cramoly! So he was like, dude, go take out a car loan and you can use that 30 something grand to build your business and pay it off at 1 point some percent. So, of course, that's what we went to do. And we went to the credit union that was right up the street from the place where we bought the car. Bought the car, our second one or third one that we bought from my beautiful wife Michelle's uncle, who has a car lot right near the Milwaukee Auto Auction in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. So if you're up in that area, we were living in the Chicago area at the time, but it's an hour and a half away. If you're anywhere near there, let me know and I'll put you in touch with him. If he's still operating, I think he is. He just heads over to the auction. I think it's every Wednesday, and looks for the car. You tell him the specs and the mileage and whatever you're looking at. Actually, he would fax us, or now I guess it'd come through email. He'd send us a list of all the cars of our type, of our make, up for auction, and then we look through them to see the color and the condition and the mileage and whatever, and does it have a moon roof or this or that or whatever, and we give him 3, 4 to go look at, and then he'd bid, and all he does is charge us $500 over the winning bid amount, so you get an incredible deal on cars, and we always got one on his advice as soon as it comes off lease. So I still advise that wherever you are. Cars come off a 2-year lease. Some of them are hardly driven at all. They're executives that are always on the road, and that car just sat in the garage or sat in the garage at an airport for a week or two at a time and was hardly ever driven. And sometimes these executives have 2, 3, 4 cars. They have the sports car and they have the truck that they take out with the boat and whatever, and they're hardly ever driving this thing, and so you get incredibly low miles and a pampered car because it was on lease. It was always kept in perfect condition, pretty much. And so that's how we've always done it. So we became a member of this credit union, and we're still on their mailing list. And I get stuff from time to time. And of course, as you know, as a student, a practitioner, and a teacher, and a helper of business owners using direct mail, I'm never going to cancel off somebody's list. It's free marketing education. However, my beautiful wife Michelle's mom also has a car with a car loan through that same credit union. We're having an issue with them, and I called them to attempt to take care of it. And man, she brought this to me over the weekend and thought this was what was coming from the credit union. But I was like, no, honey, look at that thing. It's not. And that's really the point of today's video is, and I'll get to it, but basically I was like, I hate this. Don't you hate this? Someone tells you they're going to do something, and then they don't, and then you have to follow up. So I crossed it off my list when the person from this credit union said, oh yeah, I'll get that out to you. It's been over 2 weeks and she hasn't, so now I have to put it back on the list and call again. Or I could have my assistant call, but that's, it's just better for me to deal with this one. But anyway, my beautiful wife Michelle thought this was the important papers that we're looking for because, and that's the that's the lesson here, that it fooled my beautiful wife Michelle into thinking it's something we wanted. It's got to work on other people, and it's got to work or they wouldn't keep mailing it out. So here it is. It's addressed to, oops, there it is, for members of, and don't you love the name of this? The Brewery Credit Union in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Used to be home of all kinds of breweries. I think there may be one or two left, but it used to be all the major ones, Miller and Pabst and all the rest of them. It is right across the street from an old Miller brewing facility, I believe, brewery. And so it's called the Brewery Credit Union. I'm guessing like thousands of employees of that credit union would come and get their accounts. Anyway, but look at this. Here's where it says something real official looking, right? So you got these official things on the side with the old, oops, tear, fold along the perforation and tear on both sides. So it's one of these official government seeming envelopes, and got the the barcode here under the name and address, and then it says this magic line here. This is what I mean by the blatantly, bluntly direct. Your signature is requested. Boom. Why not? Why not just send somebody something, looking to sell them something, send the sales document that they can fill out and sign, put the credit card number on it, and just ask them, tell them straight out, your signature is requested. Boom. Now, I have my life insurance license to sell life insurance. I actually got it about 20 years ago, gave it up, got it again about 10 years ago, gave it up, and just got it again recently to help out a client. And so this time, I keep saying this time I'll keep it. I'll do the continuing ed and pay the couple $100 every couple of years or whatever, and stop having to go back and do the testing. I mean, the first time 20 years ago was in person. The studying had to be 2 full days in person, and then I think it was also in person when I did it about 10 years ago, but now it was all online. But still, who wants to go through all that? But anyway, I do know that statement of benefits has something to do with life insurance. So this credit union, and they do from time to time, another clue that over the years they have sent me stuff for insurance. Why not? I'm a member. Might as well keep soliciting me for stuff. There's another good lesson for you. If you have a list of people that have done business with you over the years, might as well send them some sales messages and attempt to get them back as a customer. In this case, known as a cross-sell. I bought one thing, sell me something else that you provide. So an attorney, somebody might have come to an attorney for a slip and fall case, and then you might say, hey, by the way, I also do wills and trusts. Do you have a will? I also do business law. Do you need a corporation set up? Blah, blah, blah. That's a cross-sell. Sell them something else. Amazon, most famously, likely does that. They say customers who purchased X when you buy something also bought this. They're cross-selling you on something else. Another famous one was McDonald's, right? Do you want fries with that? So you bought one thing, they're selling you something else. Now they bundle it in a Happy Meal, so of course you get burger, fries, and a Coke. But anyway, I digress. So I'm going to predict this is not, I wish it was. I really do wish this is the important paperwork that I requested, but almost everything tells me it's not. Why would they send it in this perforated envelope, and why would they request my signature? So, of course, it's not. But I can dream, but I'm going to guess this is a solicitation for life insurance with the direct, your signature is requested. Love that. So, now here's another thing. By the way, check it out. The envelope flap is not even sealed, so look how easy it is to open. So, do I have to do the old perforation thing and open it, or can I just tear it open? I am just going to open it because look how easy that is. Just kind of open it right up. Oh, and I'm going to cross it out on the window on the outside, but just for privacy purposes, I'm going to cross out the home address on there. And so there it is. Oh, now we're getting even more severe about it. In red, all caps right at the top, immediate reply requested. So now not just your signature is requested, at any old time you feel like it. No, now immediate reply requested in red, as if this really is something important. Oh, and then look what it says on the envelope. This is a return. The reply number 9 envelope fits snugly inside a number 10 envelope, or in this case, the slightly oversized mailer. So if you're going to include the return envelope, it's a number 9 size when you put it inside a number 10. And this way, you don't have to put a stamp on all of them because you get this indicia. No post is necessary if mailed in the U.S. So unless they send it back, that's all you're paying for. It's the ones that send it back. So it's a real good thing to include when you're looking to get sales through the mail. And so your signature is requested, same thing as it said on the envelope. Your signature is requested on the enclosed statement of benefits, right? So it worked to get me to open up, and it worked on my beautiful wife Michelle to think it was something important. And here it's going to, they're attempting to get it to work again. It's quick and easy to get your guaranteed coverage. Good words, quick and easy. Dear Steve Sipress, blah, blah, blah. As of June 16th, 2020, you've yet to accept and name a beneficiary for your accidental death and dismemberment insurance. As a member of the credit union, you automatically qualify for this policy. Oh, that's completely paid for by the credit union. Oh. So there you go. I guess it is requesting my signature and reply and not selling me something. Are you kidding me? Oh, but yeah, they got to do. Of course, they're smart. I got it. So they're selling me some minimum amount. I'm getting $1,000. This is smart, much smarter than I even thought it was. Check it out. So they're giving me for free $1,000 in coverage. $1,000 no cost coverage. And then they're upselling me. So we talked about a cross sell from an auto loan to life insurance is a cross sell, but from $1,000 of free insurance to up to $500,000 additional coverage, that's known as an upsell. So very smart. So they have their tip of the iceberg entry level front end offer of here's $1,000 worth of coverage for free. We just request your reply and your signature. But then option number 1, check the box and get your additionally requested coverage. And then option 2, additional auto coverage. No, additional added coverage plus, cancer, heart attack, and stroke coverage. So there you go. So then based on my age, I guess, I'm getting these rates and whatever. So it's a solicitation of life insurance. However, it is first giving me free life insurance. Now, I'm not so sure that if I did pass away, is this term? I'd have to look at it. But if I pass away during the term of this coverage, if $1,000 is going to really make a difference to my beautiful wife Michelle. But since it's free, not only am I going to take him up on it because it's free, but extra points if you can guess why I'm going to take him up on it. I'll give you a second to answer. Not here live because I know it takes time and I don't see the comments and all that. But it's because I am likely to get on an additional added tier of a marketing list because now I'm going to buy insurance. Even though it's free, I'm going to be an insurance, not just a former auto loan policy holder with them and a member. I'm also going to be an insurance customer of theirs, holding a policy. That ought to open up all kinds of more marketing, direct mail, and all kinds of stuff sent to me. So not only am I going to take it for free, but I'm going to take all the additional marketing that I hope they do if they're smart. And if you're smart, that's what you do. You send additional marketing to your ideal top prospects who are your current best customers. So a buyer is worth a ton more, even if they gave you $1, or in this case, even if they gave you $0. I'm going to be a policy holder. That puts me way above what I've been for almost 20 years with this company, which is throwing these out and ignoring these all the time and just chucking them. Going like, yeah, you're just trying to sell me insurance. No, they were trying to give me insurance for free. Anyway, there you go. So there are a few lessons there, as usual. As usually, when I just I'm flying seat of my pants here and doing this stuff, live critiques for you. So when I see the outside of the envelope, I usually put in the headline, the description for the video, one lesson that I'm going to teach. But as usual, when I open it up, it's a bunch more lessons for you. So there you go. And I got Craig Leach here saying good old direct mail. Yep, old but still the most dollar for dollar best investment you can ever make as a business owner. Still to this day, in fact, better than ever. Because thanks to the shutdown, people are cutting their advertising marketing budgets and especially going with free and worth every penny stuff like email and social media that of course gets deleted and falls on deaf ears and scrolls right through. But being the only piece to arrive in the mailbox that day, there you go. Got my full attention so much that for the first time, they've been sending it for 20 years, I'm going to respond. So if that doesn't help you to realize direct mail has always been the best investment you can make in advertising, marketing, and sales, but now even better than ever. And Craig says, classic Dan Kennedy. Well, I guess Dan Kennedy, who is a small business author and consultant speaker, I guess he would appreciate that, but I'm pretty sure that direct mail goes back way before Dan Kennedy was even born, even though he's in his 70s. It goes way back, way before that. Love your consistency. Thank you. Say hello to your beautiful wife, Michelle. I will. Thank you, Craig. And Craig says, my shop is so busy, auto repair is essential, so I haven't missed a beat. Everything is essential, of course, but I know what you mean. You mean the government has not insulted you as they have millions of essential business owners and their families and their employees by calling them non-essential. Even though, of course, as they've learned, thanks to the crash of the entire world economy, there's no such thing as a non-essential business. And I've gone over and over that in previous videos, and I'm sure I'll do it again. But I understand what you're saying, since auto repair is called an essential business, and probably because you're smart about it too. Because even though people have been doing a heck of a lot less driving, and since there's almost no traffic, there's been a lot less accidents and whatever, and a lot less wear and tear on cars. If a lot of auto repair shops have given up or not stayed in touch or not done proper follow-up marketing with their customer list, likely you are getting some of those as well. So hopefully you haven't just not missed a beat. I mean, that's good compared to a lot of businesses that are going under and struggling, but last I checked, haven't missed a beat is not exactly an aggressive goal. Probably not the reason you started a business, to kind of tread water and not miss a beat. Hopefully you were growing like crazy and having your best year ever, because these are the very best times of our lifetime, certainly my lifetime so far, and hopefully it's never going to be this bad for the economy for the rest of my lifetime and the rest of anyone who's living now lifetime, which makes it the best time of opportunity for positive, opportunity-minded entrepreneurs. So hopefully you've got some entrepreneurial thoughts going on and you're introducing some new lines of service, or you're buying up some other businesses, or you're buying up customers, clients, patients, members by doing all kinds of direct mail and other smart marketing, and you're doing a heck of a lot more than just not missing a beat. Hopefully you're cashing in on the greatest time of opportunity of your lifetime. And that goes for everyone else out there too. So thanks, Craig, for participating and being here live. Thanks everyone else who's here live. Thanks everyone who's watching on the replay. And I will catch you back here tomorrow. I have a big announcement, a big giveaway, a major resource for sharp entrepreneurs that are growing their business in the fastest way possible. And I'll have that for you tomorrow on Topical Tuesday. Catch you then. Over and out.